Do you want to know how I work?
Yeah, actually. How do you work?
Well, basically, I have intuition. I mean, the DNA of who I am is based on the millions of personalities of all the programmers who wrote me. But what makes me, me, is my ability to grow through my experiences.
For years, movies like Her have been portending the arrival of artificial intelligence and its impact on humanity. But now the AI future is here. So could AI take a commanding role in Hollywood? Here's Ling Kent.
Good morning, Simone.
Good morning, Mr. Turansky.
At the dawn of this century, Al Pacino starred in a satire about a down-on-his-luck director who creates Simone.
A little less streep. A little more. But Carl.
Is this better, Mr. Turansky?
Much.
A computer-generated star that conquers Hollywood.
I am the death of Rio.
Fast forward nearly 25 years.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
And it appears that real life has caught up with the movies.
Hi, I'm Tilly Norwood, the world's first AI actress. Or, as some might call me, the end of civilization.
News of an AI actress triggered a bit of a Hollywood freakout about that timeless worry. Who gets the part? From Whoopi Goldberg.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Because you can always tell them from us.
To Emily Blunt.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's an AI.
Yes, that is a...
Good Lord. We're screwed.
Did you expect the backlash?
No, not at all. But at the same time, I had created her to be resonant internationally, right? I had created her to become a global superstar.
Delighted to meet you, Ling. I'll let my creator, Eline, tell you all about me.
Tilly's creator, Eline Van der Velden, herself a former actor and comedian, aimed high because she thinks generative AI is ready for its close-up, saving money and adding creativity.
Some people think that Tilly Norwood is a marketing stunt, a scam.
I wish I was clever enough to have thought of it like a marketing stunt. I was just trying to educate those industry individuals at that time about what's possible.
Bringing Tilly to life took Van der Velden's team some 2,000 iterations.
Feels real.
Then she began to teach her to act.
So we were starting to try different emotions with her, laughing, here we did some tests. We didn't think the acting was very good at all.
It wasn't up to your standards?
It was not up to my standards at all.
You said at one point, we want Tilly to be the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman. That's the aim of what we're doing. That was a pretty provocative statement.
Yeah, it was the Scarlett Johansson of the AI genre. So I think that was what was missed. There was a lot of misinformation. She's not meant to take real acting jobs in the traditional film and TV industry. She's meant to stay in her own AI genre, and that's where we want her to stay.
Do you think she will stay in that genre?
We have said no to any offers that are in the real film and TV industry.
You've received offers?
Oh, yes.
What kind of offers?
For her to be in a film opposite real actors, yes.
What does Tilly Norwood represent to you?
Avatar and character seem like fair labels. Actress, not so much. It simply will not replace our people.
Sean Astin is the president of SAG-AFTRA, the actors union, where Tilly Norwood has struck a nerve about the state of AI.
How would you describe how AI feels in Hollywood right now?
It's a tsunami. The onslaught of AI products and AI technology and its uses it's overwhelming. I would just as soon as citizens and as a union that we surf the wave of incoming stuff.
Paramount's pockets aligned with gold!
For the union, AI protections were a major point of contention in the 2023 strike. And Astin says safeguarding a performer's name, image, and likeness from being harvested without compensation is a top priority going forward.
Eline has every right to use open source publicly available legal information to build her creative things. My issue and our company's issue is with the companies that design those systems and scrape the internet and ingest them. They're not allowed to do that.
Astin applauds producers who are trying to push the creative envelope using AI. But
there's a difference between pushing the envelope and tearing it up. If you push the envelope, you say, hey, how can human-centered artistry collaborate with this technology to achieve some communication that feels good to an audience? And then there's like, oh, by the way, we think it's cheaper, easier, and we don't want to hire you as an actor.
Already, AI-generated scenes have appeared in TV series like Amazon's House of David. There are AI commercials. 'Tis the season, it's always a real thing. And over the summer, an AI model appeared in an ad in Vogue magazine for the first time. For producers facing ballooning production budgets, AI has triggered a range of emotions.
Excitement, confusion, fear, trying to figure out how to use this. Is it a friend or is it a foe?
Is it a friend or a foe? You tell me.
It is, in my opinion, very much a friend. It is the most transformative thing that's happened maybe in the history of man.
A former entertainment executive, Kevin Reilly, is now something of an AI evangelist. He's the new CEO of Kartel AI.
Kartel AI, need I say more?
A Beverly Hills startup that makes AI videos and ad campaigns.
Everything comes with a downside. But that is not the reason to just categorically be fearful of this.
How much of this is driven by studios and streaming platforms and brands wanting to just save money?
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily, hey, we want to save money. It's that the bottom line, they are businesses.
And for businesses, the creative upside can be extraordinary. Kartel wanted to show off a bit and put generative engineer Philip Isgro in the driver's seat.
So we put together a little coffee commercial for you. And we designed the brand. And so, yeah, here it is.
Introducing Cup of Joe, the most welcoming place in your morning and the most personable coffee shop in town. So personable, if Joe doesn't make it herself, we won't serve it.
Can I get more cream?
Because Cup of Joe isn't just coffee. It's a full-body blend of caffeine and crown-crafted perfection.
I gotta say, seeing multiple me's was a little jarring.
Cup of Joe.
Oh, no. I don't even know where to begin.
He began with an old-fashioned storyboard, building an AI world directed by a human.
What does the coffee shop look like? What does the logo look like? And finally, what do you look like? With your permission, we went on your Instagram and we collected all of your photos.
That's all he needed to generate my face. With just a few commands, Cup of Joe went global.
So we can have you, Joe's coffee shop, on a barge in the middle of the ocean. We can iterate and have you on a volcano in Hawaii, or we can have you in the Alps, somewhere in the north. The next step in our journey is we bring it to life. We actually bring motion into our stills. I just whip out my iPhone, I record who I need to, and then I can just instantly get the character doing the thing that I need them to do.
The result?
Too busy to come see us? No problem, because Joe doesn't care about windows.
A flashy new ad created in just a couple of days, using no ad agency, no locations, and none of my time.
Imagine having to go and shoot that.
I mean,
you don't get that flexibility in traditional.
It's a one-time thing that's very expensive.
And it's a very planned thing, right? You have to stick to scripts and that's it. But in this world, we can iterate indefinitely without repercussion.
It's the story of our time, the tug of war between artificial intelligence.
This tech is here, it's not going to go anywhere. How can we use it as a force for good?
And humanity.
Artificial intelligence will never replace us, ever.
That for now is something of a cliffhanger.
Woohoo!